Alright, coin collectors, let's dive into the Roosevelt dime, this small but mighty coin that's been part of U.S. currency since 1946. You may know it as just another dime, but there's more to it than meets the eye. The Roosevelt dime was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away in 1945. His leadership during the Great Depression and World War II made a huge impact, and the U.S. Mint wanted to create a coin to reflect his strength and legacy. After Roosevelt's death, the U.S. Treasury held a competition to design a new dime. The winning design came from John R. Sinek, the chief engraver at the U.S. Mint. His design features a left-facing profile of Roosevelt on the obverse, and the reverse shows a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbols of peace, strength, and freedom. And the cool part? This design hasn't changed since 1946. It's been part of our currency for nearly 80 years now. But let's get to the good stuff, the value of these dimes. Now, most Roosevelt dimes are worth just 10 cents, that's face value. But if you know what you're looking for, some of them can be worth a whole lot more, hundreds, even thousands of dollars. The value of a Roosevelt dime depends on a few key factors: the year it was minted, the condition of the coin, and, most interestingly, the errors that can happen during the minting process. So, let's take a look at some of the most famous examples. Let's start with one of the most famous error coins, the 1980 D Roosevelt dime. Now, typically, a 1980 D dime is worth about $1. Nothing special there, right? But if you happen to find one with a no mint mark error, it could be worth up to $100,000. That's right, $100,000. So, what's the deal with that? Well, let me explain. Normally, every U.S. coin has a mint mark, which is a small letter that shows where it was made. For the 1980 D dime, the D means it was minted in Denver. However, during production, some of these dimes were struck without the mint mark. This means the D was missing, leaving the coin blank in that spot where the mint mark would normally be. These no mint mark dimes went unnoticed and ended up circulating, and because they're so rare, they're incredibly valuable today. Why are they so valuable? Well, it's all about rarity. The mint workers didn't catch the mistake, so there are only a handful of these dimes out there. The fact that they slipped through the cracks and ended up in circulation makes them extremely rare and sought after by collectors. And the rarity makes them worth a lot more than face value, $100,000 if you've got one in good condition. So, now you might be wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these rare dimes? Well, it's pretty simple, just check for the mint mark. If your 1980 D dime doesn't have a D under the date, you've got a hidden treasure on your hands. It might not be easy to find, but keep your eyes peeled because these errors are what make coin collecting so exciting. And even if you don't have a 1980 D no mint mark dime, there are plenty of other valuable Roosevelt dimes out there, especially if they're in mint condition. The key takeaway here is that you never know what you might find in your change. It's always worth taking a second look. So, next time you're going through your coins, take a moment to check your dimes. You might just have a rare one worth far more than you thought. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more coin collecting tips. See you in the next video. But wait, there's more. The 2006 P Roosevelt dime is another great example of how condition can make all the difference in value. While a typical 2006 P dime is worth only face value, you might be surprised to learn that if it's in perfect or near perfect condition, it could be worth as much as $40,000. That's right, $40,000. Let me explain why this is such a big deal. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can a coin that's only worth 10 cents be worth $40,000? Well, the value of any coin, including the 2006 P Roosevelt dime, isn't just about the year it was minted. The condition of the coin plays a massive role in determining its value. A coin that's been well cared for, free from scratches, discoloration, and wear, can be much more valuable than one that's been tossed around in your pocket for years. And when it comes to rare coins like the 2006 P, even the smallest imperfections can drastically affect its price. The 2006 P Roosevelt dime, in particular, has attracted the attention of collectors because of its potential for high-quality examples. A pristine version of this dime, particularly one that's graded as MS 67 or higher by professional grading services, can fetch quite a price. Coins that are in this kind of near-perfect condition are considered top-tier collectibles and are highly sought after by serious coin collectors. So, what makes a coin like this so special? It all comes down to how well it's been preserved. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin, no scratches, no marks, just flawless. The closer a coin gets to that perfect grade, the more valuable it becomes. A 2006 P dime in MS 67 or higher condition means it has hardly any wear at all, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for that kind of quality. Now, I know you might be wondering, how can I tell if my 2006 P dime is in perfect condition? Well, you'll need to look closely. You want to check for any signs of wear, marks, or discoloration. Even the tiniest imperfection can bring the value down. But if you've got a shiny, well-preserved dime in your collection, you might just have something worth a lot more than 10 cents. Even without a minting error, a high-quality Roosevelt dime can make you a pretty penny. The 2006 P is a perfect example of how coin condition can significantly increase its value. So, if you've got one in good shape, you could be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. So, next time you're going through your change, don't just glance at the coins. Take a closer look, especially at the dimes. They might not all be worth $40,000, but you never know when you'll find one that's in perfect condition, waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more coin collecting tips. See you next time. Let's talk about the 2018 D Roosevelt dime. While it might not be as rare as some other coins, its value can skyrocket from just $1 to $35,000, depending on its quality and any possible errors. These errors, like doubling on the digits of the date or mint mark, can make the coin far more valuable than a regular one. So, what kind of errors should you be looking for when checking your dimes? One common error is die cracks. These occur when a crack forms in the die that strikes the coin, leaving a raised line or fracture. Die cracks often appear around the rim or near the date. While they might not make your coin worth thousands, they can make it more collectible. Another error to watch for is an off-center strike. This happens when the coin is misaligned during the minting process. If the strike is off-center enough, it can make the coin much more valuable, sometimes worth several $100s. So, if you notice your dime has a misalignment, it's worth taking a closer look. But not all rare dimes are the result of errors. Some are valuable simply because they were part of limited production runs or came from a particular mint. For example, dimes minted in 1964 are highly desirable because they were made with 90% silver, which is far more precious than the copper-nickel blend used in newer dimes. Depending on its condition, a 1964 silver Roosevelt dime could be worth anywhere from $1.50 to over $10. Here's something to consider: the Roosevelt dime often gets overshadowed by other U.S. coins like the quarter or the penny. But for collectors who appreciate the history and craftsmanship behind each minting, Roosevelt dimes have a lot to offer. They may be small in size, but they're rich in history, value, and even a little mystery. If you're looking to dive into coin collecting, Roosevelt dimes are an excellent place to start. Whether you're hunting for rare errors or just looking for well-preserved examples, these little coins pack a punch. So next time you're going through your change or flipping through a coin book, keep an eye out for those special Roosevelt dimes. Whether they're old, error-ridden, or in perfect condition, they hold a special place in U.S. history, and they might just be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching today's video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more coin collecting tips and history. See you next time. Thanks for watching. If you have any rare dimes, share your finds in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your discoveries.